on an album like this, do you care what Chatio was saying on any of these beats? Like, would you have ever critiqued any bars or anything like that, or
No,
is that part of the creative process on the MC?
no, not for some. No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I think like if we were writing it together, like if I was doing verses or something like that,
Right.
maybe maybe have something to chime in on ideas or something like that. Like what if we went here? What if we went there? But I mean, my idea, my thinking was, like I want to produce an album for somebody in terms of, like the soundscape, and sort of build it from that side of things. And yeah,
Sure.
like definitely not trying to like have my hand in the the conceptual part of it, like in terms of pulling the ideas together and stuff like that for the songs.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
that
I
makes sense.
definitely leave that to
Yo,
them.
I wouldn't have minded, TBH.
Fair
I
enough.
think probably
Good
there's a
to
lot
know.
of MCs who, especially as we get older, are would be happy to have that creative feedback from producers who we work with. I know I've worked with guys, my homie DJ Dice. We've done 2 albums together, and I can tell you, I get the impression he doesn't give a fuck what I have to say on any of those songs. As long as like it's on rhythm, that's gonna be fine with DJ Dice.
Well,
But like, yeah,
I'll tell you what, like for me, it's something that I kind of long for in a way, actually, because I produce and rap, right? So pretty much everything that I rap on, I produce, with the exception of a few features here or there that I'll, just pop on a verse for a song with somebody, or whatever, right? But
yeah,
like my albums are like my albums. I
full
write them,
creative
record
control.
them, full
Yeah.
creative control. Then I'll play it for some homies and things like that. But even in the early days, back in the day, it's like I wasn't in the room with like a bunch of people writing my music and getting feedback on like my raps. And that for me is something earlier in the early years. You know, like I always felt like I might have been a step behind, some of the homies, like, in that early 2000s eras and stuff like that. I'm totally like happy with, where I've come to. But
Hmm.
like back then it's like, you know, if I would have had like, like a little bit more of a critical like a critique of, some of my stuff,
Yeah.
like I would have came to learn, how to like, I don't know, like carry my voice and things like that.